Hi, how y'all doing? Today is what the heck? Today is November the 1st, 2024. Here in Ontario, Canada, the sky is cloud covered. I think it rained all night. Though everything's still wet out there. And then there was this weird, misty colored stuff in the air. Don't know if it was snow. It's not cold enough. But it's been hanging around for the last couple of days, right? It's not making the ground wet. I'm not sure what it is. Different. Got a lot of UFOs doing stuff, that's why. Right? I was thinking about it, listening to people talk about it YouTube today. And the white hats, people refer to the white hats and the alliance and stuff like that. And so the white hats are people, the old Templars, the good ones that separated from the bad ones way back when. And probably their families, they bring it up in generations, just like people do with the military and the Air Force and all that, right? And so I'm thinking the White Hats are those people. And people, that, yeah, I don't know how to put it any other way. And the alliance would be after or during the Second World War, was it? I can't remember if it was in Russia or Germany with UFOs, right? That they had been making over there. That left and some went, I believe, to Antarctica because the invaders, which would be NATO countries, right, were there and were going to mess things up really bad for the people. So a group of the scientists and whoever, their families, got in their ships and took off, right? Breakaway civilization, and went somewhere else and have been living and breeding all this time. And they have more advanced tech because it was stolen from us after they left. They didn't steal it. They took their own tech, right? But, so I imagine they've been advancing quite a bit since then. So I think that's who the Alliance is. This come back and is helping mankind rid us of the pedophile parasites. Right? That resonated with me. Because I was wondering where they went. Right? Extraterrestrial, get it? Extra land. So yeah, and then I watched this unfortunate young woman young elder did a video on YouTube, posted it, and it's her talking, and she's a young woman that has been trafficked all her life, ever since probably about 4 months old. She's a melanated woman, right? Also known as Black American Indian. And yeah, she met all the bigwigs, right? A lot of them. And her story is unfortunate, it really is, right? That should happen to a child and grow up that way, being satanic, ritual abuse, MK altered. She goes into explaining all this stuff and how it works and what they do to them, right? And that they're party favors. Put on a big board tied to it. That you turn, and whoever stops on, you get that one, right? She goes, everybody at those parties, everybody that attended, all the adults, knew exactly what was going on. So if people start saying they left early, it's because they knew exactly what was going on and they didn't help. They didn't tell anybody, right? So they're as much to blame as the pedophiles themselves. And she got trafficked through CPS. In Canada, it's the CAS, right? That take away children from unfit parents, and people call on to report you if they think you're abusing your child, or if they just have a beef with you, right? That's happened to me, right, when I was younger, but I've always been able to stand my ground and prove that they were lies, right? But some people don't have that ability, I suppose. So yeah, she said the CAS, the Children Protective Services, and the police, the corrupt ones, knew exactly what was going on. Where do you think that she said they brought busloads? The neighbors at Diddy's said that they would at 3 o'clock in the rise in the middle of the night, there would be a busload of children dropped off at his place. Where do you get a whole bunch of kids and bus them in from? Right? Children that their parents just threw away or that were stolen from them by the Children Protective Services. Because nobody's looking after them, really. It's the government, right? They're all the pedophiles. Everybody in power. I've said this so much. They're all pedophiles. They're all in bed together. The heads of everything, right? And they're little minions. They're good little slaves that do what the boss says. Because you want a piece of the pie too, right? If you're a sick, twisted individual, that is. Right? So it was quite a sad story that she had. She's healing, but it's going to take her a while. She's still quite young, right? But she's got a good start. She's got support behind her, right? I guess she found a good person from the protective services where she is that's listening to her story and believing her and helping her, right? With her disclosure and hopefully her healing and all this stuff. So yeah, they're all pedophiles, right? Because if you know if something's going on and you don't say nothing about it, it makes you just as guilty, right? You might as well just, go in bed with them, right? You're no better. She said firemen were there, politicians, all the actors, rappers. You know what I mean? And this is part of what the energy is for this month. I told you about the dark energy yesterday. I made a video, right? And it's going to start. They gotta bring on disclosure because we're almost at the end, right, of the year, and it's going to be about the pedophilia, satanic ritual abuse, right? It's not just about pedophiles and the disgusting things that they've done to these children, right? It's also about the cannibalism, the satanic ritual abuse, the MK altering. Okay? What else did I write down? I went through that pretty fast. I know, I just touched on it. I'm giving you hints. I won't explain anything to you. You have to do it yourself. Do your own research, right? But yeah, you know what happened the other day, yesterday, when I was here, my son that got the thing in his arm, right? Before he left, it was in the afternoon. And like I've been saying, he's been doing weird things at certain times of the day where he never did before, right? Well, I'm sitting in my chair and I'm watching YouTube, but I got the volume down because I'm reading subtitles. And all of a sudden, out of his room, he's sitting there in front of his TV, his computer. Out of his room, I hear, I could have swore it was my name. And it was like a mechanical male's voice, right? And as soon as I heard it, he jumped up out of the chair and closed his door. And I was like, that's weird. I'm sure I heard what I heard, right? Like Teresa's going to, and then he jumped up and closed the door really quick. I thought, what the hell's that about? Right? What is that about? That is so weird. I heard that bird chirping again. I got up on my little stool by my window and I looked up because I couldn't see and I was trying to see where the bird's chirping, singing, and pops its head up. It's on the outside of my windowsill, a black and white woodpecker again. Right? I sat back really quick to try not to scare it, but it seen me and it went into the tree. And I thought, cool, right? This bird's around protecting me, giving me a spiritual message. So nice. Black and white for me is balance. Right? So yeah. I dreamt all night, but I don't nothing that I can recall. My Ascension symptoms are a lot of pain, or a lot of icky sensations in the spine, my root chakra, my tailbone area, in the middle of my back again, right? But I've been working on not my body not cramping up. I have a thing I can, like I told you, I can pull my rib cage with my left arm, and I get a little crack up here in the middle of my shoulders. But the pain goes away in my left side, so I'm doing something right. Right? I gotta mention that to the chiropractor. It's all trial and error that I do with him, right? Because I am a unique individual. I'm not just sensitive on the inside, I'm sensitive on the outside, right? So don't touch me too hard, you might hurt me. I get a bruise, and they're not the same. They don't look the same as when I was younger, right? But yeah, thin skin as you age. Why? I don't know. Probably the poisons that they feed us. So yeah, still not sure what to think about the UFO situation, right? But I guess we'll find out. That's going to be part of what comes after all this disclosure, right? About the pedophiles and where it is and who's in control of it. Oh, you know that movie, The Sound of Freedom? It's done by, or funded by sex trafficking. Whoever put that out, the producer, the director, right? And everybody ran out, paid money to go see it, rented it, whatever. They just supported sex trafficking, human trafficking. Yeah. How about that? You gotta really watch where you put your energy. That's why I won't do anything anymore. Sports games do it, concerts. Everybody who attends that stuff and pays those prices for those tickets. Yeah. You're helping the bad guys. But some people just takes them longer to wake up, I guess. It does. Anywhere there's children, you'll find these pedos. Because that's what they like. That's where they'll be, right? So if you see any children going around looking different, behaving different, take them out of the sports, get them away from these creeps, male or female. They're both as bad, right? Sad. It really is that people should hurt children like this. Oh well, what do you do? Keep your vibes high, right? Every day I am better than the day before. See, this is that dark energy I was talking about. Don't let it get you down. It's just being done, and we'll have it all cleaned up eventually. Right? The joy will be seeing all these pedophiles getting direct energy weaponed by the Alliance. I'm just thinking, right? Because they got better tech. It won't be combustion weapons. It'll be direct energy. Turn you into a vapor. An atom. I think that'd be a good way to go, actually. You know? I was thinking about that. I'd rather be vaporized than shot with a bullet. Just saying. Pretty fast. I know, how funny. That's weird. It's been a quiet day. My buddy George stopped over at 9 in the Rise, had a coffee. But he's so 3D. After an hour, I was like, I gotta go and relax. My spine's not very comfortable. I'm in pain, whatever, right? He's just come to, I have no idea. Donnie, my son, says he's playing the long game. He thinks that if he hangs around with me enough, I'll cave, right? He'll wear me down, and he'll be able to get with me. I said, not in the friggin', not on this lifetime, right? Not in this lifetime. I'll kick him to the curb if he gets any weirder, trust me. Alright? I don't like being preyed upon. So, yeah. Alright. Every day, I am stronger than the day before. Every day, I am happier than the day before. Every day, More pedophiles are caught than the day before. Right? New intentions, new moon. Right? Yesterday, well, black moon, the new moon will be today or the next day when it starts showing the white again. Right? That's probably why I didn't see the moon last night. Like, it was all darked out. But we shall see. I don't know. I just know that the energy is really friggin' weird and I don't feel like myself. And I'm tired of feeling like this and I wish it would hurry up and get over with. Right? So I could get some energy back and not feel so tired all the time. Right? Well, I guess our DNA changed, they say. From, I can't remember what to, or what from, but to crystalline DNA, whatever. Right? But I need facts, proof, right? I can't see it myself. But it would be an explanation why I feel different in my body. Alright? Maybe I'm just not used to it. But I don't have very much energy. That's the thing. Alright, I don't know what the Schumann is today. They haven't posted it. But I thought I'd make this video before I got tired and didn't want to, right? So yeah. A lot of pressure today. But like I said, we're cloud covered or have a giant mothership over top of us. So it's creating a lot of pressure for me that I don't handle well in my body. But I'm working on it. I am. Every day I get better than the day before. Okay, I hope you're feeling better than me. I do. I don't wish this on nobody. I love you all's consciousness. Enjoy this night or day. Okay? Okay. Bye.